Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Car Wash Network Live. I'm Matt DeWolf. We are sitting with Mike Huggins of the Glow Car Wash. Mike, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell me a little bit about how you got into the car wash industry.
You know, I grew up around it in the Detroit area. When I was in high school, I helped my brother-in-law open up 5 different facilities. 3 of them were self-serves, 2 of them were small tunnels in the inner city, southwest Detroit area.
Okay.
And then I moved out to Colorado and continued that passion.
So you literally grew up in car wash.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. So like, you know, you're probably on the at the site, towel in hand, helping dad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. So you have one location.
One location in Colorado, just outside Denver.
Okay. And then what else do you do?
Well, you know, 6 years ago we happened to fall into the restaurant bar business.
Okay.
We've developed 4 different bar concepts, you know, since then.
So how do you fall into it?
Well, you know, going through the city developing the Glow Car Wash, you know, we made network with a lot of different entrepreneurs and business people in the community there.
Sure.
And one reached out when he was trying to unload his bar because it was a dive bar and it was causing him a lot of trouble. So he offered us a deal that we couldn't refuse, which was take it over and sign a new lease with him. And at that time, there was a lot of movement in the craft cocktail world that inspired us, that seemed to play into the history of that bar. The bar opened up in 1933, directly after Prohibition, and we tried to revive a lot of the pictures and philosophies that we thought were going on in the 30s and 40s of that bar.
Oh, nice.
So
nice. It's like it's a throwback.
It's a throwback bar.
Yeah.
For sure.
So as you started doing that, were you bringing things from your car wash experience to that endeavor?
You know, having friends who've been in the restaurant business when I was in the solely in the car wash business, I kind of always reference a lot of hospitality. Of the hospitality industry and try to bring that into the car wash. And so a lot of the books I would read and whatnot pertain to restaurant development, restaurant management.
Yeah.
So I was already kind of geared towards it. However, getting into it, in reality, it was a lot to learn, you know, other than just, you know, preaching the philosophies of it. So yeah.
So while you maybe knew that customer service would be important, it was a different kind of customer service.
Totally different, totally different perspective of the customer service. You know, we don't even call them customers, we call them guests when we're in that industry. And we try to bring that back over to the car wash side and not just, you know, call them, you know, vehicles or customers, but try to put more of a guest and a hospitality spin on it.
So why does that, what does that do for your business? Why is that an important distinction between a customer and a guest?
You know, I think it's it changes, you know, our staff's perspective of our relationship with that guest.
Yep.
It's as if you're throwing a party at your house and you're trying to welcome and make that person feel as comfortable as possible in your interactions with them.
Yeah. So what else? So that's an awesome takeaway. I think that's something that a lot of people could probably take back to their business and be able to employ, is just to start thinking differently about the customer. Customer is one way to put it, but a guest feels so much nicer.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
It feels so much nicer. You feel so much more welcome. What other kind of insights have you maybe picked up from your time in the bar side of the business that you're taking back to the car wash?
You know, kind of nut and bolt thing was inventories. You know, liquor inventories especially. You know, it's when you get in the bar business, I mean, that's one of the biggest things that you try to keep control of is all of your SKUs that you have on the back bar and products that you use, all the way down to garnishes on cocktails. And so, because you're always trying to figure out, you know, how you can have a better handle on it, so you don't have shrinkage, and better utilize those products. And when you have, you know, 2,500 different products that you're trying to monitor and you do it on a weekly basis, I mean, it's a lot of time commitment. And so bringing it back to the car wash, you know, you have, you know, 12 different, you know, chemicals and whatnot, and products that you use in the wash. And so we find that we could be a lot more active of really analyzing not only the volumetrics of the soap that we're putting on the wash, but also like the usage, because there's different ways of optimizing your products and the control of those products.
So what are you looking forward to in the next kind of, say, 3 to 5 years with what you're doing in your business? Is there anything kind of coming up that's exciting for you?
I think especially in the car wash industry, the subscription model has been one of the hottest subjects for the last 6, 7, 8 years, and seeing the development of those technologies to streamline that. So I'm really excited to see a lot of that going forward.
So I know that customer service or guest service, right, is pretty important in your overall company culture, both on the car wash side and the bar side. Why does that matter, and how do you kind of get your team to embrace that?
I mean,
it's a deep one.
Yeah, it is a deep one, because I mean that's in reality. I mean, it's creating that work environment that your staff enjoys and is a part of. It's, in some of our facilities of the bars, they're kind of considered as families. But more importantly, it's a team, with a shared goal and differences that definitely make it interesting, and the relationships between the staff members of each other and our suppliers and our guests really kind of create a livelihood in a way of life for them, and so especially in the car wash, our car wash team is, they have their own life in that, and it's a work-life balance, and it's not you just come in and punch the clock and you have to be at work. It's you look forward to being at work.
Yeah, that's an important distinction.
Yeah,
it's not a job. It's maybe a career.
It's a culture.
Yeah, it's a culture. Even better. So we could sit here and talk for hours. I would love to, but I'm going to let you get back to the show floor.
I appreciate it.
We're going to get back at this. If you want to learn more about Mike Huggins and what he's doing in the car wash industry, what he's doing in the bar business, he is in Car Wash Magazine. On carwashmagazine.com, you can go and search for his story and learn all about what he's up to.